My name is Gary Green, and I grew up in South Central, and I'm 63 years old, and from the back street. And man, when I was growing up, you know, back in the days coming up, man, it was rough out there. You know, you had to get down before you get down, you know. So it wasn't like we was out there starting stuff or running from stuff. It's just that stuff was happening and you had to deal with it at that specific time, you know what I mean? So really, mainly that's what's really going on. But by me being as an OG and went through the ranks, so now I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect Bloods, I respect different gangs and stuff, but I'm not gonna stand by and let somebody just punk me or disrespect me. You see what I'm saying? I respect you, you respect me as a man, and then that's the way things, you get your respect, you know?
What do you feel that the youngsters today are doing wrong?
Well, today, as the youngsters coming up, they're coming up without no guidance. Some of them don't have the proper guidance that our older ones had when they was coming up. You know, now they're coming up now, they're getting high, they're going in and out of jail. But you know, that's not the way to go. The way to go is get you a job and get you build you a foundation and set back and take care of your family and work. You see what I'm saying? So nothing is coming to you free. If you want something, you have to get out there and work for it. Not get out there and rob and steal and gangbang and take it that way, because that's not the way to go. So the way to go is positive way to go, and that's the way to go is terms of working for yours. You know what I mean? Earn it the right way.
How old was you when you joined the BACC?
So when I grew up in that neighborhood, I was about shit, I was young. I was really young, man. I was about like 16, 17, you know.
Like your influence?
It wasn't no influence. It was just something that I took upon myself to do at that specific time, because that was the thing to do, because everybody wasn't really just hanging around, drinking, shooting dice, you know, going to different places, and I was just in the mix.
Who brought the Crips into WAC?
I don't know who brought the Crips to WAC.
The Crips into Back Street.
Well, that's something that, it was a street called the Back Street, and that's what the name we came up with, the Back Street. But due to our respect, let him rest in peace, well, I think Tookie was the leader of the Crips, all gangs. So I don't know too much about him, but that's what I heard, and that's what went down in history to him leaving this earth. He was a Crip, he started the Crips. So that's what that's all about, you know what I mean?
Did you low ride?
Yeah, I have a Lowrider.
How old were you when you started low riding?
I started Lowrider about 18, 19 years old.
What year was this?
Shit, I don't know exactly, but yeah, it was way back in the day, boy.
What influenced your low rider?
Just by seeing the lowriders, liking the lowriders, and everybody have one, so I eventually got one, and this took place like that, you know?
What was the makeup, the racial makeup in Watts at that time?
It was really bad over there in Watts, you know, in terms
racial makeup. Like, what races was present as you was growing up?
A lot of black, yeah.
Did you see white people?
I mean, every now and then you'll see them, you know, but it wasn't like the violence was going on, wasn't really between white folks. It was between different variety of gangs, and that was going on all black on, you know, black Crips, black Bloods, black such and such gang, different gangs, you know, and most of it was black. But we did come to an agreement. We all met up at Rogers Park on 103rd and Watts, and we all joined together and changed flags, red flag, blue flags, and we all just came together as a unity and was a peace treaty. And that's what took place.
Was there a lot of Hispanics when you was growing up?
Well, what?
Was there a lot of Hispanics when you was growing up?
Yeah, it was a Spanish, yeah, but we never really had no feud with a Spanish. They did their thing, we did our thing, you know. They never crossed our path, we didn't cross their path, you know. It was all just black on, really, mainly, you know, because our neighborhoods were so close together, you know. So by our neighborhoods being close together, and they wasn't claiming what we call ourselves, we wasn't claiming what they call themselves, but we was feuding with each other all the time for power and control and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Was there Hispanics Lowrider when you was growing up?
Oh yeah, plenty. By me, it was a whole lot of them, you know.
In the city of Watts?
Yeah, it's probably something around there, you know, but most of them coming out of like Downey's, Southgate. They just come from all over the place, you know. But yeah, it was cool though, you know.
Was there Asians when you was growing up?
I didn't see no Asians.
Was there Asians in South Central?
It probably was, but I never ran across none of them. But it probably was, you know.